Good morning, or should I say good afternoon. The vlog's officially starting right now. I took a little time off this morning just because I wanted to do some editing, go through some of the pictures that I took last night. I think some of them I'm very happy with the way they came out. I think I'm gonna make a good impression tomorrow, or tonight. Oh, why did I say tomorrow? Tonight. I think I'm really, really happy with how some of these pictures came out. So even despite not having a flash, it's gonna work good. The lighting's pretty decent. It's a bit dark in some places, but however, if I need to, I can, overexpose them in post. Kind of like the way this whole screen's being overexposed right now. Look, you can't even see my finger when I move it fast. Anyway, let me move this over here. So, today's nothing really special. Like I said, I'm going to be doing a ton of school today. However, I'm about to eat lunch because I skipped breakfast and edited the vlog. So I am starving right now. I think I'm gonna do eggs again. Forgot I had some popcorn chicken and ranch dressing. Perfect. All right, so gotta just make sure I'm ready for the shoot tonight. Bring a few different lenses, just so I make sure I can get a bunch of perspective. Battery's charged. This is actually so you guys know I have the Canon 7D, but I also have a Nikon, as foreigners would say, or Nikon, as I would say. Anyway, it's not a big one. It's a little mini DSLR. Here, take a look. This is a nice big huge lens that I just got. I showed you guys this. This is a Nikon D3200. It's actually my sister's, but I stole it from her. Anyway, got some pretty good lenses with it. Check this out. Before I had a Canon 7D, this is what I used for basically everything, and these are the only two lenses I had for it. I like it, I really do. I like these lower end DSLRs. Yeah, I mean, they're obviously micro four thirds, but I mean, there's nothing really wrong with micro four thirds. I mean, this is micro four thirds, okay? So they're just, they're compact, they're light, they're small, and you can get like these crazy lenses on them. I mean, look at this. I like it. I'm gonna take it tonight as well. Get a few shots with that. Obviously, the frame rate's not as high on this at all. See, listen. I think it's about 6 frames a second. Yeah, actually, I think it's less. I think it's maybe only like 3 frames. It's an older model. So as you can see, it's gotten kind of dark outside, and I know that means today's vlog's going to be somewhat short. However, it's okay because I got a ton of school done today, which means tomorrow's going to be pretty free. And I've got some stuff I'm going to be doing tomorrow, which is going to be interesting. Anyway, I've got to pack up and get ready for the photo shoot tonight. I'm all dressed, I'm all ready to go. Let's get out of here. Real quick. Let me show you guys what I got. Look at all that good gear, beautiful stuff. It's probably pretty dark to see. Let's do this. There we go. So, I've got Canon, Nikon, 2 big telephoto lenses. This is a macro lens, however, it can go, it's like a 28mm lens as well. And, sorry, it's 28 to 80. And then I have a bigger lens in there as well, and then a couple of nifty 50s, and a 14 to 24. I'm totally set for tonight. And, see, this is where the monopod would come in handy. I gotta lug this with me. But it's not coming until day after tomorrow, so that's great. I'm all here, I'm all set up, about to get ready. The shows are gonna be starting in about 10 minutes. Anyway, I think I've got all my bases covered. Pretty excited. Just stopped at the bathroom, take a quick bathroom break because it's about a 2-hour show. There is an intermission, and the first act's the longest one. So time to settle in and get going. Probably won't be much vlogging just because due to copyright trouble issues, I don't want to get in trouble, and 2, I won't have time. I wouldn't be snapping pictures pretty much the entire time. So anyway, let's do this.
Radical.
24, 80, 28, 50,
80 to 200.
I brought the MacBook because I'll talk about the MacBook later, but it is important that I believe that you always bring a computer on set. I'll talk about that later. Starting out with the 40 millimeter. Well, it's late, but just leaving now, and it was totally worth it. It was a great experience for me. I got some awesome shots. And this gave me some insight because one of my goals that I really want to eventually do is do some filming for theaters around town and actually film their productions for them. So this was a great insight of, you know, what are good stage angles, some things that, you know, I didn't even think of, certain angles. When you're down on the floor and you have a big stage, you have a lot of up shots, and that can kind of get kind of annoying. It's not an actor's most flattering, position, you know, because, you know, you're getting up under their chin and stuff, and sometimes you really have to play with angles. You have to get up on that extra level, and that can be difficult, you know, especially when you need to get close. So I found out that using the certain 200 millimeter lens and zooming in from from further back when I was up higher, it came out much better. So like I said, I learned a lot of different things about filming around a stage, and it's very time consuming and pretty tiring, you know, because I was having to move all around, and I only knew like the first quarter of the play because I saw it last night, but the rest of the show I just kind of had to do off the cuff, and I'm pretty happy with how I did. In my opinion, musicals are pretty predictable. You have dialogue, song, dialogue, song, dialogue, song, dance, song. You know, they're pretty predictable, and it's pretty obvious when it's leading into something. Anyway, on my way home right now, and I think I'm gonna get something to eat. I'm starving. It is so good to be home, and that is where I'm going to end tonight. Good night.